Devin Royal. The name might sound familiar for some of you that are in that live in this great state of Ohio. You might say, that name sounds familiar. Basketball player. There's a guy on the football team that played at Pickerington Central. I think I saw those two, a Devin Royal possibly and a Sonny Styles, playing together on the basketball court. Well, you did if you're thinking that's possibly true. Well, you did. Devin Royal, the former teammate of Sonny Styles, when Sonny Styles played the basketball at Pickerington Central in Pickerington, Ohio, just committed to Ohio State just a day ago. He is the number 2 ranked player out of the state of Ohio, and adding his commitment to the Buckeyes basketball team's 2023 recruiting class, Devin Royal is the 3rd top 5 player in the state to commit to the Ohio State University. Number 1, George Washington III. He is a shooting guard standing at 6'2", 165 pounds. Then Austin Parks, he's a center standing at 6'9", 240 pounds. Those are the guys that are currently the Buckeye commits in that class so far for the state of Ohio. Ohio State is towards the top of the board for Dalen Swain, a 6'6", 170-pound small forward, just like Devin Royal. He is the 3rd ranked player in the great state of Ohio in that recruiting class for 2023. He could be the 4th top 5 player in the state to commit to Ohio State. Swain has not made his decision about where he's going to play college basketball just yet. From Pickerington Central, 6'7", 210 pounds, the 73rd ranked player in the nation, according to 247 Sports composite rankings, Devin Royal can put the ball in the basket. He's the 14th ranked small forward in the class, and like we just mentioned, the 2nd ranked player from the great state of Ohio. Chris Holtmann has done some things here recently. He has upped the level of recruiting. He has made sure recruiting is a focus for Ohio State, and he has made sure that he is a coach that is able to tackle the players inside the state of Ohio. Now, you might say, Jay, why is there an emphasis from Chris Holtmann and from a coach in general about tackling your state and making sure the talent inside of your state primarily stays in your state, the top talent there? Now, I believe the 4th ranked player in this class, the 4th ranked player in this class of the state of Ohio is going to Indiana University. Mike Woodson got him up across state lines. So really, if you're getting 4 of the top 5 guys from your state, you're doing a good job. And Chris Holtmann knows you have to recruit your state. The coaches that are 5, 10, 15, 20 miles from you, they want to believe that if they have a recruit that is a top recruit in the state, that you're going to go after them, and you're going to go after them really, really hard. Devin Royal is that case. Devin Royal is someone that was recruited primarily by Jake Diebler, Ohio State assistant coach. Chris Holtmann had his hands in it. But when you have Ohio State alumni calling you and asking you what your thought process is and what is going on through your mind in regards to your decision to play college basketball and where your mind might be. Now, they're not saying you're going to go to Ohio State or the school that they went to, but ultimately they're just trying to, be a mouthpiece, be an extension of the school, and help you out, help the school out. And honestly, that's huge. If I am 15, 16, 17 years old and a Jashawn Tate or a Mike Conley or a Greg Oden, who was not at Ohio State currently on the coaching staff, if they were to call me and say, hey, man, how was that recruiting process, man? What's going on? Like, how you doing? I got your number from so-and-so, and how you doing? That's going to be huge for a recruit, man. I mean, that's going to be huge. They're already watching these guys that I just mentioned. D'Angelo Russell being another one. They're already watching these guys play basketball at the next level. Or if you're Greg Oden, in that case, he is watching you, and a recruit's watching you coach and do things at the next level. And they're saying, maybe, just maybe, that school might be right for me. I mean, you never know, but I do know Devin Royal. I saw an article what I was reading about him. His dad said this was a stressful process, and he's kind of glad that it's over. Devin Royal had some interesting comments about committing to Ohio State and what it means to him. And I think when you hear what he said after I read these quotes, you will get more acquainted with and maybe more excited about Devin Royal's future, about being a Buckeye. Quote, I think it will mean a lot just to leave a legacy behind. Coming from high school to college, still being home, I feel like it will mean a lot for everyone in the community. Family close to home, they can come to my home games and everything, friends and family. So it means a lot for me. End quote. Devin Royal goes on to say some more things about this, and he highlights some of the relationships that he's made along the way with the coaches at Ohio State. Quote, I'd probably say relationships are most important. The relationship with the coaches who gave me the most love supported me throughout my journey. I just got a better relationship with the head coach, assistant coach, players, just everybody on the team. It's a great relationship with Holtmann. I built it with him for a while. He's been recruiting me for a while, supporting me. He comes to my games, stuff like that. So it's a great relationship with him. End quote. I can tell you off firsthand, when I hear recruits say Chris Holtmann's going to my games, when I see Chris Holtmann's doing this, Chris Holtmann's doing that, I have physically seen with my own two eyes Chris Holtmann at numerous high school games that were not in the state of Ohio while he's been Ohio State's basketball coach. Which, I mean, if you're going across state lines to go to another school to watch recruits play, there's a good chance you're going to watch recruits in your home state that aren't really far from where you might live play the football. So I have seen Chris Holtmann in Indiana for 6, 7, 8 years recruiting guys at different showcase events and different one-day shootout style events. Chris Holtmann is not a guy that's going to be shying away from going to see you himself, not sending an assistant there, going to see you himself while you play the basketball. Devin Royal becomes the third commit from this class of 2023 that is not only from the state of Ohio. The only hard commits, verbal commits that Ohio State currently has are from the state of Ohio. That is it. So will Chris Holtmann only try to get guys in the state? I would not advise that. I would advise you going outside state lines, crossing the border a time or two to go ahead and get more talent to your school, to Ohio State, so you can be the best basketball team you can be. But if your only focus is what's going on inside the state of Ohio, inside that border, well, you got 3 of the top 5 guys in this that are in the state currently. Two of them are top 100 recruits. The other one is number 106. You're doing a pretty good job, but you can do better. You can absolutely do better. Go outside of state lines, get some more top talent, bring them back to Columbus, and see how much winning this team can do. Devin Royal's commitment, excited he's at Ohio State. Can't wait to see him wear that scarlet and gray uniform. And I can't wait to see what this basketball team does this year. Trust me, we'll talk more about the basketball team in a few months leading up to basketball season. But I could not gloss over this commitment from Devin Royal that came just a day ago.